The key, I think, is in the heritage. Never forget heritage. First of all, because you have an option to choose from many fabrics, over 500 fabrics in our case.
Xin chào các bạn, hôm nay chúng ta lại cùng nhau để nói về một di sản thương hiệu Canali, một brand rất lâu đời gần một thế kỷ của nước Ý. Canali không đơn thuần là một thương hiệu, đó là một tuyên ngôn sống. Từ năm 1934 đến nay, qua 3 thế hệ, Canali luôn giữ một nguyên tắc bất di bất dịch, đó là mang đến một cái khí chất của người quý ông thật sự và tôn vinh khí chất này, chứ không phải chỉ là gây ấn tượng nhất thời. Mỗi bộ suit MTM của Canali là sự kết hợp giữa di sản thủ công của Ý trong hơn 90 năm, vải cao cấp từ Biella và tính cá nhân hóa tuyệt đối, đều biến một bộ trang phục thành một phần mở rộng của cá tính người mặc. Good morning everyone. Welcome back to Crown Hour, a series podcast by Lucio Vietnam. And
Very nice to meet you.
Very nice. As a very big fan of Italian suit, I'm so happy to be here with you today to explore a whole new world of Canali to the audience of Crown Hour.
You know, I'm taking care of made-to-measure business for all Asia Pacific, so
Wow.
I fly very often. Very often, and meeting all the most influential and powerful men around Asia, head of states, and all the VIPs around. And it's always a big pleasure to meet them.
Yeah, I imagine that to have a role to spread out the heritage like nearly 1 century of Canali to all over the Asia Pacific area.
Exactly. That is a big honor, because, as you said, we have a very long heritage, and it's very nice that even with such a long history, we are still here redefining, updating the new gentleman's wardrobe and shaping the new beauty of wearing suits in our days now.
So, with your opinion, what is the essential criteria or the crucial point that make the brand Canali still well connected and relevant with today's modern gentlemen?
Yeah, very good question. The key, I think, is in the heritage. Never forget heritage. So we basically have a very long history. So what we do today, we still do with the same idea and concept of almost 100 years ago. Of course, with the new techniques and new machines or softwares that we implemented to even make more modern all the traditional tailoring.
So to work with a very important client in this area, in the world high-end tailoring, following you, your what is the most essential skill or mindset to be like always great in this industry?
Yeah, never, in my opinion, it's like never feel arrived. Always keep challenging. Every client I meet is a new challenge. So this is maybe the most important things you need to have, because every day is a new challenge. Every suit you make has a different soul, has a different story. Materials change, so it's important to always keep learning and improve day by day.
But to merge and to match between the very traditional Italian heritage with a very localized experience of Asian, and particularly the Asian morphologic people, like very different with Italian style. So, what is the guiding philosophy to do this localized very smoothly, like right now?
Yeah. Consider that majority we do like a timeless style. So basically, it gonna suits basically all the different occasions. But something I personally look is, for example, the traditional clothing. You know, I like to explore the traditional clothing of every different country I'm visiting, and based on that, then we adjust a little bit our offering, respecting, of course, both culture, the Italian one, and the country we are at that moment. At least in terms of style. Of course, in terms of fit is also a very, very important point, as because European, American fit clients have a different body figure, and in Asia we adjusted a little bit with the Asian fit. I work in this area for many, many years, so I got to learn and to study a lot of the differences. So when I meet the clients, I am already well aware where we should make the changes and enhance the body figure.
Yeah. So to fit with the Asian body figure, we have a notion here, the MTM, make to measure of Canali. So what make the MTM suit go beyond the concept of clothing?
Yeah, first of all, because you have an option to choose from many fabrics, over 500 fabrics in our case, in a different qualities, in a different as well threads and compositions as well, based on the occasion our clients wants to wear the suit. This is basically the first things we take in consideration. And then, of course, all the peculiarity of the body, how to enhance, for example, the color tone with the skin tone.
Exactly.
And the complexion as well. For example, the skin tone, the contrast with the hair, and so on. So high contrast or lower contrast. So these are all things we take in consideration to take the experience of the Me by Canali made to measure to the next level, compared to an already very extensive ready-to-wear collection that we offer. We always make a joke in the company that we say our first competitor for made to measure is our ready to wear, because we offer many lines, many different fit, that it's almost impossible a client to step into the store and cannot find a suit that suit them.
So we can see that the MTM we are not a level of satisfaction. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
Definitely.
Following your opinion, what is about Canali suit make people can stand out timelessly and always elegant? And the most important is to be themselves in the most subtle but very impersonal way, and keep it like very competitive, regardless the trend up and down of the world.
Yeah, the secret is basically not to overdo.
Yeah.
In our case, because we offer timeless style without too much showing off. So we keep the lines of the suit, the design of the suits very simple, with just a touch of details. So we think that details makes the difference. Of course, with the evolving world, what is one of the biggest things, it's always like material research. So new fibers coming out. Now there is all the sustainability. So there are a lot of new fabrics, for example, coming out with recycled fibers, low impact. So this is definitely something we focus a lot nowadays, where we see as well that the new generation clients, they take care a lot how much impact when we produce things, when we consume things, does to our world.
I hear a very key word here is detail. Can you clarify more how someone can, like with first sight, can see a detail and see that, wow, that's the MTM Canali suit?
Yeah, thank you. So details is, when I say details, it can be like a peak stitching with the specific distance between one point to another one. Or, for example, we offer, like I said, many lines. Each of these lines has its own construction. So, like the very formal suit, we do a little bit heavier canvas inside with a layer of horsehair that express very, very cleanliness. If we do, for example, a blazer, we have, like in that case, the peak stitching is not in the edge, but 6 millimeters. The canvas inside is a little bit lighter, so that you can see this suit has a little bit of flow on the body. So these are the very small elements to recognize a Canali suit. That is never too extravagant. It's in between classic to contemporary. So still very clean lines with a little bit touch of contemporary.
With the very subtle detail like that, but very elegant and classic. How do the brand in the sartorial world stand out while staying true to the classic sartorial spirit?
This is a very, very good question. Then, you know, in Italy we have a very very long tailoring tradition. So we can say that at least we pick 3, from the south to the center and to the north. So we are a company coming from North Italy, so definitely our tailoring tradition is more close to the Milanese tailoring, where it's a little bit heavier construction than the south. But it's definitely much lighter than if you consider like the British, British tradition. So this is definitely one of the key points to keep the essence of the brand. So, and always going forward, looking at this, improving but not changing too much. Also because then with our brand, with more than 90 years of history, our clients recognize ourselves for this kind of style, product, quality.
So to deep dive in the MTM make-to-measure process, in your opinion, through the MTM process of Canali, which element is the top priority for you?
The clients. The clients. We say that me by Canali experience, the clients is at the center of the experience. So everything rotates around him, his personality, his habit, what he likes, the way he think in the morning, how to dress up. So everything around the clients, and then we offer the clients the possibility to personalize all the entire Canali collection, starting from the fabric, with the buttons, lining, of course then the measurements, very, very important, the measurements, the proportion. Everyone has a different height, a different torso proportion, different leg height. So all these elements then comes with the second step after all the consultation with the clients.
With the suit like that, the fabric is the most important. And Canali is known for your British source from Italian finance muse, as I know. So can you make it clearer that how important the role of the fabric in the overall of the suit?
It's extremely important. Decide which fabric to another fabric completely change the spirit of the suit. First of all, it's important to understand the season, which season you are in, if it's a summer suit or if it's a winter one, etc. Southeast Asia, more or less, it's warm all the year long. So definitely in this area, the fabrics we use are always much lighter. Much lighter, and most of the time we as well have like blended fabrics. So we blend, like we have fabrics with wool and linen, or wool and silk, in this kind of combination that you have the advantage of both fibers at their best performance. So you have the wool that is extremely breathable and doesn't wrinkle too much, depends then. Added with the silk, that the fabric has a much softer, silky hand and a little bit of shine and hold the shape very, very well. So this is the key things we take in consideration when we have when we talk about fabrics. Then, of course, sourced from Italy, we internally as well review all the fabrics. All the fabrics we source, it's reviewed in our factory. So they will double check all the quality to find if there is any spot with defect, to make a mark in order not to cut the suit on that spot. And as well all the testing, because every fabrics have a different reaction during the production step. So we process different steps with many practice to understand what is the reaction of this fabric, in order to prevent during production any inconsistency.
And beyond the cup, beyond the fit, and beyond the material, can you describe for us the aesthetic spirit of Canali suit?
Yeah, we never want to be too, how can I say, too outstanding. I mean, with very, very strong or super powerful lines. We always want to keep it very low key, in order that the wearer is the person who brings the suit. It's not the suit on the wearer.
And through the process of MTM and also ready to wear, what are the twisted internal standard? I think that's very powerful to maintain consistency and the precision across the club, across the world, like that.
Yeah, every single garments, made to measure garments, go into many process. In average, at least over 220 steps. Starting from the cutting, we have then many quality control steps alongside the production. If in one of these quality control steps we find issues, we stop immediately, go back, fix when it's fixable. If it's not fixable for some reason, we restart from zero until the garment at the end is not completely in line with all our standards. Before that, nothing is going out from our factory.
Yeah, that's very strict, I think. And compare with the ultimate personalized way of bespoke, what is the unique value that Canali want to offer and convince the client with the MTM?
First of all, for our consistency. Our made to measure is extremely consistent. Just to give you an idea, worldwide, we have a very, very low return percentage, luckily. This thanks to all the step and super strict quality control in the factory. Nothing go out if it's not 100% right. So this is definitely one of the point.
Yeah, I think that's the main strategy to build up the loyalty of your brand across the globe, I think.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
And how you feel in Vietnam, particularly in Ho Chi Minh City, for the habit to wear suits in Vietnam?
Well, it's very, very different. Very, very different. I used to go Hanoi as well very often. So let's say that in here, most of clients, they don't need to wear a suit every day. But if they wear for pleasure. So definitely here, the suiting will be, let's say, a little bit more playful. So here counts a lot if there is very subtle details on the fabric, a little bit shiny, something for a special event. So this definitely is something I noticed in Ho Chi Minh. While, for example, in Hanoi, everyone works in a more official way. So in there, you find much more very classic navy suits, maybe with a subtle pattern, but still navy or gray, for example.
So with the market in the Asia Pacific, how you feel the evolution of the sartorial community? I say community in Vietnam, in Korea, in Japan, in China.
Very, very, very much. Let's say that each of these countries then have a different state in terms of experience in sartorial. Because if we think about Japan or Korea, they are very much known about the sartorial, especially the Italian tailoring, as well a little bit of the British. Also because many of them went Italy to study tailoring, and back home they opened the tailor shop. So the clients are very well aware, and they really know a lot. Some of them are extremely passionate that they even travel Italy, for example, during Pitti Uomo or this kind like of Milan Fashion Week, etc. So they are extremely passionate. China is, the clients are getting more and more well known about the sartorial tailoring, and as well in Vietnam, because when I walk outside, I see a lot of tailor shops.
Yeah.
So definitely clients are getting more and more experience into sartorial, into tailoring, and I see that every client I receive, they are so eager to learn, to know more. They ask questions. How does the Italian suit is made? How does the Canali suit is made? So there is very, very much interest in the topic, and we are here, of course, to help our clients to learn more. And every time we like to share more.
When you share like that, I think parallelly there will be a very big expectation from client toward a brand like Canali or Italian suit standard in general. So what is the context that for you to define a key challenge or advantage from that expectation?
Yeah.
So I imagine that when they have a huge expectation like that, wow, that's huge to satisfy.
Exactly. It's very, very difficult to satisfy. Also because, of course, the clients expect the perfection, while actually the perfect suit doesn't exist. We have to be very honest. The perfect suit doesn't exist. Also because we work with raw materials. So every different materials, every different stitch we put in a suit might have a different reaction. So what we do is definitely to follow with the clients, we start a journey with the clients since the first time we meet to until he pick up the suit, so that we drive him through the experience. Also because when we talk about made to measure, the second step, the second fitting is extremely important. It's where we review all the choices made at the first.
Yep.
We see the final product with the right material, so we see the performance on the body, and then we intervene if we need to make any changes. But let me tell you that most of the time, with just couple of times you wear the suit, made to measure suit, it's gonna improve by itself. Just wearing with the heat of the body. This because after all the changes, all the shaping, has been this garment has been worked, let's say, on a flat surface, no? So it needs its body to stay and to take shape on.
Yeah, thank you very much, Juri, for very interesting sharing today. I would like to say that we explore a lot for Canali MTM and clarify a lot of things, particularly for the personalization for MTM Canali.
Thank you very much.
And thank you very much, our friend, and hope to see you very soon in next Grand Hour podcast. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.